Hello, guys, and welcome to the Holistic Hustle. And I'm so happy that you're here. It's been a while, but your girl is back. And I'm going to start with a very interesting episode. And this is all to do with your energy. Like, where is it going? Where does it need to go? And what the hell is going on? Because we have got our phones, we have got everything digitally, Instagram, socials, you name it, and it's just chaotic right now. So, what way, or what better way, should I say, than to talk about this and really talk about where we spend our energy and what we need to do, because this is huge right now, especially as we're in the era of AI. Now, picture this. If you need to close your eyes, close your eyes. But picture this, it's 7 a.m. You already checked your phone about 15 times before getting out of bed. Does that sound familiar? Now you're already consuming so much. What if I told you that this single habit is costing you 3 to 4 hours of productive energy daily? Let's get into it. I'm Stella, this is the Holistic Hustle, and we're about to audit your energy like a forensic accountant, because if you don't know where your energy goes, how can you actually control it and make use of it so it's flowing the way you want it to flow? Hey, beautiful humans, and welcome to the Holistic Hustle, where spiritual wisdom meets strategic success. I'm Stella, and we're launching into a 12-week program, and this is called the Align, the Hustle, and the Thrive in the New Era. And yeah, come across a bit cheesy sometimes, but why not? This is all about taking you on a journey of sustainable success, and we're starting with phase 1, and that's all about foundational reset, because you can't build an empire on digital quicksand. Today's focus about reclaiming your power through energy mastery, and it's only going to take you 15 minutes, and I am going to provide you with an energy audit framework, which is a practical digital wellness tool, and it's a 7-day challenge to transform how you show up for yourself, by yourself. And what better way to give this to you so you've got it straight after you listening to this episode. It's gonna be some freebies, baby. It's gotta be some freebies in here. So let's get into it. The energy crisis right now. Now, we are in the first generation dealing with social media, AI. We're consuming so much, and I think what it is, it's like that 24/7 digital stimulation, right? I find it all the time. It's like, pick up my phone, I go and call a friend, and I'm like, and then I drop the phone, and I'm like, automatically my hand like goes onto the gram or TikTok or whatever. Like, it just does it automatically, and it's just so scary. Now, you have to deep this, because this is like mega. Did you know the average person checks their phone about 96 times daily? That's every 15 minutes. Like, how have we got to this? Like, how has the world got to this? Now, each check requires 25 minutes to regain focus. Now, if we did the maths, that's actually 40 hours per week of scattered attention. But it's not just time, it's adrenaline. Every notification triggers micro stress. Your body thinks it's being chased by a tiger 96 times daily. No wonder you're exhausted. And I think this is where I had the wake up call, where I was like, you know what, I need to really think about my morning routine. I need to really think about where my energy is going. I need to be thinking about what can I do differently to change how I am living. And the first thing I do now is, like, you guys know, I love meditation. So the first thing I do is actually meditate, even if it's for 5 minutes. And if I don't get time to do that, I'm sitting with myself before I take my phone and I go on it to look at my socials. Because when you do that, you're actually inviting a whole hella people into your lives and into your bedroom. And we don't really realize this. And say if we saw that post we don't want to see, or something come up that triggers us, like, that is insane to think that's how we're going to start our day. So I would really say to you guys, like, really think about another morning routine. If you're like straight away, and you grab your phone. I would really think about how can you bring your energy up, and for you to set yourself a good intention for the day, set yourself some gratitude just to ground yourself and actually speak existence and life into your morning so your day flows through the same way. And this is game changing. And I just feel that we don't do enough of that. And that's why it's important that we set ourselves our own boundaries for ourselves. We need to be really thinking about this because we are living in a world where it's demanding so much from us that we've got to start take control. We need to be rethinking what's going on, how can we go about doing it, and what we can do to make sure that we are impacting our day positively and sending those right intentions out as well. So we need to really be thinking about the real self-care. It isn't just treating burnout after it happens, because we all are good at that. It's preventing it. And I talk about burnout a lot. And this is why I think it's important that I created the energy audit for not just but this podcast. Like, when was the last time you checked in with yourself and checked in with where you're at, your mood, and also your energy? I've been tracking my mood. I've been tracking how I'm feeling. And oh my God, this is a game changer for me. And I feel that we're not doing enough of this. So we need to really be thinking about tracking our moods and also giving us the energy order that we need before we interact with everyone else. When we are interacting with ourselves, actually just say from a 1 to 5 or 1 to 3, where is my energy at the moment? And I promise you, the more you do this work, the more you're going to understand how important it is, the more you can spread it like a domino effect to other people to help them in their lives, and the more you can just check your own compass, know where you're at and how you can raise your energy and your vibration and your frequency, because we do live in an abundance world and we need to make use of it. All right. So we need to really think about the 4 steps: track, assess, eliminate, and amplify. So track. You can't manage what you don't measure. I mean, I know you guys have heard about this so many times, but it really is true. Like, we need to be thinking, where are we spending our energy? We need to be noting down what are we doing with our energy, how we actually feel, and what patterns will emerge when we're in that energy. Because again, the more we know about this, the better we are about our moods, our regulating our energy, and also really helping our nervous system as well. Step 2 is assess. We need to look at the energy drains. We need to assess and identify top 3 energy drains: digitally, social media, the news, notifications, people, and energy vampires like boundaries, and also your mental, like unfinished tasks and decision making, and also fatigue. This all is a huge part. And step 3, eliminate. And we need to be thinking strategically. Elimination is the key. Eliminate strategically what you don't need and cut it out of your life. And just the biggest drains, turn off the notifications. Unfollow the accounts that stress you. You don't need to follow everyone, and say no to one commitment that doesn't align with your goal. And that's okay. All right. That's okay. And step 4 is amplify. Amplify what gives you energy. Amplify gives you the energy, the morning sunlight, the movement, supportive people, the people that actually cheer you on, the creative projects. Schedule these like important meetings. And you guys have heard me say this on previous podcasts. If you're going to schedule that meeting with your boss, why weren't you scheduling like moving your body training? Why don't you scheduling actually doing a creative project that actually, when you're doing it, it's like, oh my God, this is lighting me up. This is huge. And we need to really be thinking about, doing more that's going to really amplify our energy and get us going and get us ticking and breathing in that abundance, that wealth, that happiness, that vibration, that frequency that's always going to keep us on that high flying disc. And that's a quote from Abraham Hicks. If you don't know about her, get to know her, because oh my gosh, she is unreal. Now, practical digital wellness tools. This is really, really key. Your phone should serve you, not rule you. So you should give yourself time on your phone and then where you're actually off your phone. This is something that I need to start to implement. I do and then I don't. And I need to implement it consistently. So that's why I said I need to implement it, because it's not consistent yet. But I'm going to change that. And I feel that this is something that is very valuable. The times I put my phone down, not been to it, and just actually been present with my friends and my family that I choose, and the relationship that I'm in, and to my dogs, like it's just like it's so rewarding. So guys, remember, your phone should serve you, not rule you. And the 3 immediate changes you could do is change number 1 is to put your phone on airplane mode. Keep your phone off for the first hour you wake. And if you can't do that, at least start with 15 minutes and start your day with an intention, which I've started doing. And that is just incredible. And ensure that it's not a reaction. And that's why you have to remember, guys, being on the phone can be a reaction, because you see something you don't want to see, and it can really, make you go left. And what I mean by left is really stir you in that in not in that right way. Okay. Now I would focus on doing notification purge to turn off everything except calls and texts. Mental health is more important than instant responses. And thirdly, an app audit. Delete apps that make you feel worse. Keep ones that serve your goals. We need to ensure that if we are on social media, we unfollow anyone who triggers or who you feel that you're in comparison with or stresses you. Like, you don't need to follow these people. You can follow accounts that are inspiring, that motivate you, that really propel you forward, that, that are authentic, that are raw. And that can really help you along this journey that we call life. Like, Instagram, socials is a good tool if you use it that way. All right. It can still come off my phone at a certain time of the night. So I would definitely, encourage you to limit yourself if you can, even if you just maybe do downtime first to limit and put a time on it before you go into how long you spend on your phone. At least if you have a cut off time in the evening, that could help, for sure. Okay, so it's always quality over quantity in information. Practice information diet. So 1 news source, not 10. If you feel that you go to a particular news to, find out what's going on in the world, you can do that. To be fair, my news is my people. Like, if I need to find out something in the world, my clients and my closest friends and my partner tells me what's happening. So to be honest, I don't really, my friend the other day, like, love her to pieces. She was like, oh, do you know, da, da, da? No, I actually don't. Like, and she would tell you herself, like, with chest. I have no idea who's who in the world of celebs. Like, I really don't know. And that's okay. Like, I'm not wanting to know. I always believe whatever's for me will never miss me. And that's even with education. That's even with my mentors that I have. That's even with the things that I do, what I do when I do it for my business or for me learning, even for spiritual school. Like, I believe I've even been in other groups that are formed at spiritual school where I'm expanding my knowledge, my wisdom, but also with amazing human beings that are just incredible, that serve the world on a different level. And that's where my energy is lying at the moment mostly. So I spend a lot of time in that sort of energy, and that's what keeps me balanced, and that's what keeps me on that high flying disc. So just remember, where your attention is at the most, it's your valuable asset. So guard it fiercely. And we're going to move on nicely to spiritual energy, because you guys know I'm all spiritual, and that is me through and through. And energy protection isn't woohoo, it's actually essential. And energy protection is something that you can do quickly as a daily practice. All you got to do is, there's 2 things I do actually. I visualize protective light around me, or I visualize me in a cloak, or I visualize me in a bubble, and that's my 3 protection and light around me. Yeah, so light around me, cloak, and in a bubble. And that's my 3 protection points that I go to, whether it's energy, whether I'm walking down the street on my own, whether it's me being safe in a car, whether it's me being safe on a line bike or a forest bike. So I tend to do that, and that works wonders for me. If you think, you know what, I need something when it comes to, you know, the whole protection thing on energy, like give them a go, see what you think, and you'll be able to use it quite quickly actually, especially when you feel like someone's like coming towards you with that like real strong energy vampiring mode, or just really down, like protect yourself, just put the bubble on, just do it, just do it. Okay. While you're doing it, just really feel and be at peace, and really feel tranquil. Feel like, even if you want to go to your favorite place on the beach where you've got the bubble around you, like just do that. It really, really helps. And you can also wash your hands and think of that like releasing the energy. Ground yourself daily as well. So feet on the earth for 5 minutes. I've actually got a mat. It's a grounding mat, and it's really, really good. And even today, actually, when I was in hot yoga, I was giving everyone energy while I was in hot yoga. And that's because all of my energy was just radiating gratitude and love and, you know, such juicy things. And I feel that I was feeling all this energy. I was like, oh my gosh, everyone else needs to have this energy too, because it's so amazing. And that's what I did. And I love doing that. And yeah, like you don't need to like touch someone for the energy. You can just spread that anyway, right? And deep breaths. That really, really, really helps as well. So what I want you to do is I want you to complete the energy audit. And this is where your implementation for your transformation happens. So it is free, and I want you to, days 1 and 2, track everything using my free energy audit. Days 3 and 4, implement 3 digital boundaries. Days 5 and 6, audit relationships, who energizes you versus who drains you. And day 7, design your perfect energy rich day. Oh my God, this is so good. And all you need to do is actually, you know what, I'm going to put the link in this I want to put this link in this podcast, and I'm also going to attach it to my website so you can listen to it there, and also you can listen to it on Spotify and all of the podcast channels as well. So you can just basically click on the link, and it'll just say click link here, and you'll have access to download the free energy tracker as well. And don't forget, guys, tag me on my Instagram, which is Stella.aduvi, nice and easy. I want to hear all your stories. I want to hear how you get on with completing the energy audit. And yeah, and I what I would love to do as well, whoever completes the energy audit, I want you to actually DM me. I keep saying actually. I want you to DM me, and I will give you a free tarot reading just to say thank you for putting yourself first and giving yourself that self-love. And your energy is the most precious resource. Do not forget that. All right. But you also can't pour from a cup that has holes in it. So this challenge plugs these holes. And next week we're going to talk about nervous system regulation, because you know I love that. And it's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. And I've done a lot of nervous system regulation work on myself and also my clients. A lot of breath work involved, a lot of somatic rituals. I don't want to spoil it. There's a lot to happen and yet to happen, so I am so excited for this. But remember, managing your energy is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, babies. And have a wonderful life, and I'm looking forward to picking you guys back up shortly. But again, don't forget to subscribe, share with someone who needs to hear this. And remember, you have the power to reclaim your energy and transform your life. Keep hustling holistically, and don't forget to shine, baby. And I know you're going to put on that lovely smile right now, because you are the best. Stay positive, stay true to yourself, and yeah, let's go. Peace.